This is your boy Mac, and we're gonna go ahead and dive into the news of what we have on Reddit and other forums to find out. Usually what ends up happening, especially with Death Stranding, they're very tight niche when it comes down to information. One of the very rare companies that does not like to lead on what they're changing. So it could be a mystery of them trying to figure out and performantly fix what people are complaining about. So you gotta look to Twitter and Reddit and other forums in order to find these things. And open discussions like this video, if you're watching and you're like, hey, you know, this started happening to me after 1.09. Well, guess what? You could be afflicted by the bug. And we're not bugging out like these babies in this theme that you can conveniently get from Death Stranding from the PlayStation Store. Really cool live stuff, and they got a lot of other cool merch, but looking on top of there, I didn't find anything. And if you're like me, you're looking to the web to figure out what's going on here. Oh, thumbs up, right, baby? Now to start off with a little bit of information highway and what's ended up happening in this situation. Looking at the web, and I found one of these fun situations that was able to be pulled up, and what this player ended up notating towards was that after they installed it, they were in a late night grind for the Legends of Legends trophy, and then when they went offline due to the situation, when they came back, they noticed that it had displayed the number of LLs was not increasing. So there could be a current bug. If you are afflicted by that, drop a comment down below. Since a lot of the news is dependent on us to tell, well, Konami what to do there. Hiro did a great job with this game, and I definitely like this style, but at the same time, there's no reason to have a lack of information at the helm. As you can see, I even pulled up Wikipedia. Sometimes that can find some stuff, but no. Also, after this update, it seems like Sam's being a bad dad. And it seems like since 1.09 that after, when you go to pull the BB off, which you press and hold down R1, select the D-pad, which should be in the right square in the situation, or down, depending on how you customize that. But when you're pressing the D-pad directly on top of the situation, you can go ahead and see where you're getting down to the point of comfort. It no longer seems to do that. After the update now, it seems like what ends up happening is Sam takes it off and immediately puts it back on top of there, and the pod still remains flashing red as the BB cries, as you are a negative buzzkill throughout the game. Sometimes the person did say third time was the charm, and they were able to get it to activate afterwards, but it seems very glitchy. So this may not be a performance boost that we are looking for. And it seems like a slew of information, hiccups across the board are funneling in inside of this situation. And then the ironic portion of people trying to hold off, well, sometimes it doesn't work that way because their server is supposed to be synced in, so it sucks. We're basically subject to next week's update. While looking at the situation and the loading, it craps out at 18%. Sometimes just start the download over again. But for this person down below, it seems like the load file itself just craps out after 18%. So this is not looking good. Now, this was a fun one to find. While looking down below, it said 1.08 people said they reported the Xmas content that kind of started to circle around, and they said, well, maybe Mr. Reedus will have a bunny suit for Easter now for us. We're transitioning in. Now myself, I didn't get any direct Christmas loot that I thought per se, but if you got some Christmas loot, drop a comment down below. I'd like to know. And then we find out what they patch. This was a nice joy to find at the very end. What 1.09 so far, and the one thing that they did was a exploit. Just like Rockstar and other ones that they hate to announce that they had something wrong with their system that someone was exploiting, this is what they were exploiting. As you can see, Sam is having a great time just continuing to climb in the air. Look at him go, glitching out, going anywhere he wants to go. In the city, ain't no problem for Sam. Yeah, that's good stuff. Doesn't make no sense, but look at him. For 36 minutes, the timer goes. This person just drills it out. I'll leave the link down below. You can watch this and follow up on it. And as you can see here, the PlayStation list just says variety of various performance improvements. Such a bland thing to say. But we figured out that this update was more of an exploit, and apparently them fixing this also cracked the game in a lot of ways. So I'm going to reach out to you, the community, to drop a like, drop a comment, and let me know, what are you playing nowadays? And that looks really beautiful all the way from on the top there. Hold on. Check that out. That's amazing. That dude went all the way up. But if you are new to the network, you can always join the M7 community in the MacGyver 7th channel. Absolutely free, helps me out as a creator. And if you do today, who knows? Maybe I will start reading The Walking Dead on a live stream. I don't know. Maybe. You might just have to subscribe to find out. But all subscription humor aside, and an idea that I've always had to want to do, thank you so much for your time, and I appreciate you, the community, leaving a comment down below of your experience on what you've been afflicted by in Death Stranding. Has it been funner? Has it been getting worse? From my experience, it's been alright. I've been noticing some glitches, just like where we had the BB report. I'm glad someone put that on there because I had noticed it progressively getting worse, considering it used to be so easy. But I'll see you guys and gals in the near future for more game-related news when it comes down and surrounding the gaming networks that surround us all. Have a nice one, and see you in the future.